Oh hi! Welcome to Cooking with Ed. I'm your host Ed Newhouse. Today we're making hot dogs. Now there's a lot of different ways you can cook hot dogs. You can boil them, you can grill them, you can... Well, those are the only two I can think on top of my head. What we're going to do today is we're going to grill them. And obviously I live in an apartment, can't really put a grill in here. I would have a lot of smoke in here. I mean, surely don't want the smoke detector going off though. That would never happen while I'm cooking, surely. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the George Foreman Grill, which I own one of. My sister gave it to me for Christmas a couple of years ago. I use it every now and then. So let's just show you what we got here. This is the Lean, Mean, Fat Reducing Grilling Machine by George Foreman. You might remember him as a boxer. He beat, I don't know, Muhammad Ali. I'm sure he did at one point or another. They were both boxing at the same time. Anywho, so what we need to do is we need to preheat the George Foreman Grill, which is very easy. Just take this, plug it in, like so. Put the fat little fat tray there, and then you see we got this light, and this light is like that. It's on. Once it's off, you'll know that it's time to start making things. So what I'm going to do now is wait for it to heat up. It'll give it about 5 minutes or so. I'm probably going to watch The West Wing or something. I don't know. All right, seems like it's time for us to go ahead and check on that thing by now. Let's see if it's done. Oh, look at that. The light is now a different color. Let's see if it's hot. It's hot enough. I have no idea what the hell that light's supposed to do. I think it was a different color earlier. It's like, I don't know. It's hot enough. Trust me. It's good. So wait about 3 minutes. Alright, so what we're going to do, you don't use the stick. So you got to use some cooking spray. This is Food Line cooking spray. Not as good as Pam, but it does the job. There we go. Next, you need hot dogs. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that. Ballpark bun-sized franks. Now, I maintain that Ballpark are the best hot dogs you can get. Why do I say that? Because Michael Jordan told me they were. I think he said they plump when you cook them, was the thing. So you take your hot dogs from here, put them on here. I'm going to get 4, because I'm a growing boy. 2. These are bun size. And make sure also, I didn't realize how big these were going to be compared to my George Foreman Grill. Make sure when you buy them that they'll actually fit on the place you're going to be cooking them. Because these are going to be cutting it close. One more. There we go. Now what we're going to do is very important. Now you got to close this. That's it. Now you just sit on it, wait on it for maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and watch The West Wing. Now let's see. The hot dogs are getting a little bit of burn lines on them, so you want to turn them a bit. Actually, I'm going to flip it because you should probably use a fork or something, huh? And you want to flip them upside down because they get more heat up on this side than down here. I'm going to use a fork. Oh, I got in terms of forks right there. Right. There we go. All right, so that one's been flipped. You just want to make sure everything's getting even amounts of cooking. That's really a good rule for all cooking, probably. I'm no Julia Child. Well, I'm close. I'm close, but yeah, that's a good rule for all cooking. Okay, there's that, and there you go. All right. You really don't need to cook these very long at all. I'm gonna set them there for, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes or so. Alright then, I've been waiting a sufficient amount of time. I've moved the hot dogs around a bit. Let's see the end of these. They're split on the end. You know what that means? That means they're done. You know, that one's split, that one's close, and that one's close enough for me. Alright Ed, so where are you going to put these? Hot dog buns, right? Well, here's the thing about that. I was at the grocery store today buying said hot dogs, and I was looking, I couldn't find a I forgot to look for, I was around there. I was like, I need to get hot dog buns. And I thought to myself, you know what, Ed? You have a loaf of bread at home. Bread and hot dog buns are essentially the same thing. I mean, what's in a hot dog bun that isn't in bread? Just a little split in the middle. That's it. And I have a loaf of bread, so I'm going to use bread, because it's the same damn thing. So let's grab this, shall we? I have 4 hot dogs, so we're going to need 4 slices of bread, because you just use 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright. Now this is a, you gotta follow along here. This is a very complicated part. Is this Texas toast? Whatever, this is very thickly cut bread. Alright. Take one, put it in the middle. There's that hot dog. Take another one, put it in the middle. There's that hot dog. Another one, like that, and another one, like so. There you go, 4 hot dogs. Make sure you unplug this. There we go. Let's try a hot dog. Oh yeah. So what about condiments or anything? Well, I don't do condiments on my hot dogs. I like them as they are. And when I lived in Dormont, there was a place called Dormont Dogs, and they had a hot dog called the Wisconsin Avenue dog. Had that much cheese on it. I can go for that, but I don't really go for the mustard, the ketchup, all that. I'm not all about that. That's not how I do. So we're just gonna go plain, nothing else. Now my Chicago forefathers, like my actual father, probably wouldn't agree with me not putting anything on a hot dog. They're very big on their hot dog toppings there, but I'm not from Chicago, I'm from Pittsburgh, so let's see how this is. That was really hot, but good. Thanks for watching Cooking with Ed. I've been your host, Ed Newhouse.